Hi again, everybody. Season's greetings and Happy New Year. Welcome inside Cable Dahmer Arena alongside my broadcast partner, Eric Bergrud. It is the Kansas City Comets with a record of 3-0 hosting the Milwaukee Wave, who come in with a record of 0-1-1. Eric, this has to be one of the most anticipated games of the regular season. We have not seen Milwaukee in over a year. Some people might say that the Kansas City Comets and the Milwaukee Waves might be the best rivalry in all of the league.
Some people might say that, might they, Nick? So if memory serves right, Kansas City, Milwaukee here in spring of 2020, right before the wheels fell off the bus, and the Wave broke the Comets' heart as the Comets were battling for a playoff spot.
That's right.
It's always back and forth. It's been a great rivalry over not only the years, the decades, going back into the attack days. And so this is something that we always look forward to every time Milwaukee, Ian Bennett and gang come to town.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Milwaukee has a lot of special players that we're going to be talking about tonight, but one that we haven't seen in a while, Sir Alex. Tell us about him.
Sir Alex Bradley wears number 14, lethal left foot, likes to keep his shots down. We'll see if he does it tonight. At least one hat trick during the 2020 season right here at Cable Dahmer Arena. Other teams, other fans focus on Bennett. Alex Bradley quietly gets the job done.
Yeah. This Comets team is really talented this year. They have an opportunity to do something special. Leo Legend leading the league in points right now. Talented young players like Lucas Sousa. And the Comets are getting back more firepower tonight in Rian Marquez.
So, for those of you who watched the exhibition against Wichita, Rian played. Rian scored 4 goals, got his paperwork situation cleared up, so he's ready to play. On a more personal note, back home in Brazil, in Bahia, the part of Brazil where he's from, they're dealing with massive flooding right now. So he's going to be a little bit conflicted thinking about his loved ones back home, but really focused on coming back and giving the Cable Dahmer Arena fans here something to cheer about.
All the best to Rian and his family. All right, we're going to have an exciting game between Kansas City and Milwaukee coming up on MASL TV.
At Domino's, we're delivery experts. So when it comes to carry-out, our team members had a few thoughts on how to make it even safer and more convenient.
Deliver it. Deliver it.
Deliver it. Frisbee it.
So we went with what we do best. Delivery to your car. Introducing Domino's Carside Delivery.
Yep, works perfect.
We do the carrying out for you, contact-free, while you conveniently stay in your car.
Thank you.
Just pull up at the store, check in online, and we bring your food to you. Try Domino's Carside Delivery next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Hail, alma mater, we sing to thee. Thy name forever a guiding light shall be.
Strong as an oak tree, thy name shall never fail.
To thee, alma mater.
Hail, Park Hail. We are. We are. We are.
We are.
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
And back inside Cable Dahmer Arena live with comment introductions happening right now. Welcome in, everybody. Eric Bergrud, Nick Vassos, and our entire Cable Dahmer crew ready to bring you MASL action live from the blue turf. 2 rivals getting together once again after a year away. It is the Kansas City Comets with a 3-0 record taking on the Milwaukee Wave, who check in with an 0-1-1 record. Sort of hard to get used to that overtime loss tie column. You know what I mean, Eric?
You know, seasons change, people change. Here we are in 2021, almost 22.
Yeah, that's right. I think fans are so looking forward to this after not having Baltimore come to town last week. The Comets have a really nice team. Milwaukee still has some good pieces, but they're sort of building their team once again this year. What do you think of this matchup tonight, Eric?
Any team that has IB26 and Alex Bradley and Marcio Leite and LSO, they're going to be in every game, right?
Yeah.
They have a lot of injuries, and we'll talk about the players that are out. Some look minor, some look more than minor. And then with the Comets, I think we got a taste of what this team is going to become at the end of last season. I think this is a special team. We just need to see if all the right parts are in the right places. This will be a good matchup for the Comets tonight.
Ramon Palmer, one of the captains here, introduced on the blue turf. Kansas City, the only undefeated team in the MASL.
Oh, you're gonna get corrected on that.
Oh wait, sorry about that.
San Diego Soccer.
That's right.
So before Craig Elston or anybody says it, I'm just gonna save you that.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. But they're the only undefeated team in the central or the east part of the U.S.
That's right. And I want to remind everybody before Eric does that we are the two-time defending Central Cup champions. All right?
Thank you. Thank you for doing that. I didn't even have to do that tonight.
So Kansas City is healthy, but let's talk about some of the injuries here for Milwaukee. They're going to be without a couple of players tonight. Daniel Chamelet, he is out for the season with an Achilles injury. Really tough loss for Milwaukee there. Also not in the lineup is going to be Derek Huffman, the fine defender, not available tonight. What's up with Huff to stop?
I wanted to interview him, and he's not here. Maybe next game here, Huff, if you're watching, we got to get you on air.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But they do have some players who are back in the lineup, having not played this season yet. And Milwaukee is going to have Diego Bobadilla, Kevin Naranjo, Doug DeSantis back in the lineup for the Wave. So Giuliano Oliviero's team will have some players back, but still a lot of injuries for the Milwaukee side. And we will pause right now as we are ready for our national anthem. Here is public address announcer Nate Herron.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, well done with our national anthem. Capelli is the officials sponsor here. The officials today for the match are brought to you by Capelli. Capelli is the official uniform sponsor of the MASL game officials, and today's game officials are crew chief Shane Butler, referee Brian Martin.
Got it right! That's awesome.
Assistant referee Nathan Calling. Fourth official is Philip Gomez, and our penalty box official is Joe Mott. Eric?
Hey, I just got a message or a screenshot from Pete Richmeyer. MASL TV's running a poll. What quarter will Eric Bergrud first recommend a timeout? Are you serious?
They are already trolling you. The game hasn't even begun
yet.
yet.
Messing with me. Look who's out on the field.
Oh, there he is. There he is, Mr. Ed Bishop, who we are going to hear from at halftime.
And in the third quarter, right?
Yeah. And Legends coach there. We have a lot of youth teams here at the game tonight.
So a funny story, this is how old I am. That's Andy Barney from the Legends. I interviewed for a soccer job from him sometime in the 1980s.
Oh my gosh.
So everybody's going to say it was 1987. I can't be 100% sure. It might have been 88, but I didn't get the job, but that's okay.
Your soccer connections run deep.
I don't know.
They're all over the place.
Hey,
I'm
speaking
telling
of
you.
soccer connections, just heard from Panda and Philly out in California watching the game. Your Ontario Fury looked pretty good.
Yeah.
And they got a big weekend matchup against the San Diego Sockers coming up.
Hey, want to give a shout out also to all the Milwaukee Wave fans. All of us in Kansas City send your best. It's so great to have this awesome rivalry back again. We've had this rivalry has kind of gone, started in 2010 with Milwaukee sort of dominating, and then in the middle of the decade, the Comets were really, really strong, and then for a while there, Milwaukee took over again, and maybe it's leaning back towards the Comets right now. We'll see, but there have been so many great regular season and playoff games between these two storied franchises, iconic franchises in the MASL.
And almost a back-to-back setup this week, so here we are at Cable Dahmer Arena today. Milwaukee gets their belated but anticipated home opener against the Comets. New Year's Eve traditional game.
Yep.
Sounds like, according to Coach Oliveira, that they're going to get a good walk-up.
Yep.
Waiting to hear Tom Wynn back on air on MASL TV. We'll be watching 3 o'clock Central Time Friday afternoon.
I will be watching. There's the Comets' John Sosa. Doing a little bit of stretching here before we get underway. Kansas City and Milwaukee meeting for the first of 6 times this season. Kansas City, we earn their home Reds out there on the starting lineup for the Comets. Will be Rian Marquez, who we talked about in our pregame show, Kevin Ellis, Ramon Palmer, John Sosa, and James Togba. For Milwaukee, it'll be the longtime veteran who won a championship in San Diego last year, Marcio Leite.
And that is Leite.
It is Leite.
We know it's Leite.
We settled that last year in the playoffs.
We did settle that last year, right?
Yep. Alex Bradley is out there. And with the ball is LSO, Luan Salas Oliveira, and he is tripped up in a first foul called on Marquez. That didn't take long for the big fella to get a foul.
Welcome back.
Stuart Grable, one of the starters, and of course, number 26, Ian Bennett.
Had a nice shot with him. That'll air at halftime.
Here's Matt Perella. Be interesting to see him. We haven't seen Matt Perella. You know, he was a member of the Heat for a while and also played in Utica. He's now here in Milwaukee. He's been a good keeper, and we'll see how he does here with Milwaukee on the road in Kansas City for the first time. Restart coming up to Milwaukee.
Leite's like, this isn't my first rodeo here. I got options. I got LSO. I've got Ian Bennett. What am I going to do?
Yeah, where is he going to go? Let's find out. Leite to the right. Alex Bradley with a drive, saved by Neto. Relatively easy. They'll pass it back to Perella. Perella, one touch, surveys the field, and a line drive into the corner looking for Sir Alex. Alex marked by Sosa in the corner, away from the goal. That one on back to Matos. Sosa there, along with Rian Marquez digging on the boards. It pops out, touched by Milwaukee over to the near side. Togba for the Comets comes over, kicks it down the boards, and Grable will feed it all the way back to Perella. Here comes some pressure from Nacho Flores. First changes of the game for the Comets. And Reyes goes off. And a new player comes on for the Comets. It's Lucas Sousa. No, correction, it's Leo Gibson. So here is Lucas Sousa. Sousa battling on the boards. And Sousa still going forward. Had it finally knocked away by the Milwaukee defense. And on back towards the center circle. Kyle McLaughlin into the game now to Lucas. Forward to Leo. Leo, the point leader in the MASL. He is a couple of points ahead of Frank Taiyu. Both Taiyu and Gibson, of course, are racing towards that magical 400 number. Taiyu close to it. Is 3 points away. Leo is 10 points away, but Leo will play 2 games before Frank plays on Sunday. So maybe Leo can get there with 2 outstanding performances. It wouldn't be the first time that he's put together back-to-back great games.
Well, the King had 9 goals in the first 3 games. He looked pretty good and motivated for this season. If you're watching King, hey.
What's up? Here's Henry Ramirez looking to get it to Leo. And around the corner and into Matt Perella. You may have read the article in the Kansas City Star about Leo Gibson and about Leo. You know, he's happy with the team that he's got, and he's hoping that this team. Here's a run by Milwaukee and a goal. And right off the bat, Milwaukee scores. It is one of the youngsters who is coming in and filling up number 88. That is Kyle Crane from Fort Collins, Colorado. And the rookie gives Milwaukee a 1-0 lead.
This may keep Kyle McLaughlin up at night. You're going to see him get turned here, or we saw him after he got turned. Nice little dink poke into the bottom right. Nothing Neto can do, but McLaughlin got turned, toe poke, count it, wave up early.
Wow.
And regardless of who's playing, regardless of who's hurt, this team, they just win. It's building their culture, it's building their DNA. And so you can read the injury report, but every game, this team's going to bring it.
Unbelievable. So Milwaukee out to a 1-0 lead. Something that the Comets haven't experienced much in their first 3 games this season. They've jumped out to leads in all 3 of their first games. 2 of them have been on the road, wins in St. Louis and in Dallas on the road, and one here against St. Louis as Neto kicks it out of bounds, and that's going to give the ball right back to Milwaukee at the top of the arc. So some early mistakes here by the Comets as they trail 1-0.
Here comes Leite again. He went to Bradley last time. Which way does he go?
He's got Bennett to the left and Oliveira to the right. Leite to Bennett, rolls in and scores! 2-0 Milwaukee. A cheeky little dump off there to Bennett, and he found the perfect spot, and it's 2-0 Wave.
And for those of you who took that MASL TV poll, I would call timeout right here if I were Stefan Stokic. Short.
Wave goals.
Oh my.
Neto leaning. Look at that.
At 2 minutes and 55 seconds.
That is a professional goal. Didn't have to hammer it in. Just a nice little touch. Milwaukee Wave up 2-0. Well, we don't say 2-0 in indoor soccer, do we? 2-0.
But that's a Bennett's 7th goal on the season, and Leite hands out his 4th assist. That one off the restart. 2-0 Wave. Comets trying to refocus. McLaughlin with a drive. That one off the glass. Comes off to Milwaukee. Both teams battle for it in the referee crease, and a foul called against Milwaukee. That one against Pachar. Nacho will play it away from the goal to McLaughlin. McLaughlin's pass picked up there by Milwaukee, poked away by the Comets. Gibson chases it in the corner. Leite's there. Perella kicks it out towards the half line. Comets knock it back in. Here is Gibson. Settles and hits it first time. Perella's got it. Didn't have a lot of mustard on that one. Perella distributing long. McLaughlin will head it back towards Neto.
Well, if you're wondering if Leo Gibson was going to play himself tonight on a regular shift, I think the answer is, well, I guess I have to. We're down 2-0. Milwaukee fans have been a little nervous about their start. All sorts of diagnoses in terms of what may be the issue, but I think maybe the solution is bring them back to this blue turf because they know how to win here.
No surprise that Ian Bennett scored there. He has been a Comet killer over the years. I think Ian has more hat tricks against the Comets than any other team in his career. And I think the Comets, no other player has scored more goals against the Comets than Ian Bennett. So
that goes back to Jungle and Tattoo and others.
He has just been a crush. Here's a drive in by Bobadilla, kicked away by the Comets. Held in on the half line, and then kicked forward into the corner to Ray Lee. Ray Lee gets there before the Waves' Gordy Gerson. Nice play by Neto. Some good footwork to Henry Ramirez. And here comes Henry across the half line to Rian Marquez. Marquez, far side Sosa. Sosa, one touch. Now will survey, pokes it in, looking to get it to Rian. And it goes through and comes off to Crane. Here comes Crane again, and a foul. That's the second on Rian Marquez already, and it's 10:04 left in the first quarter.
Well, and I think Coach Gibson, Coach Stokic, they're going to look at these two goals as defensive miscues. Defender gets turned on the first one. Giveaway off of Neto's kick into the stands led to a free kick situation, and the Wave made them pay. Can't give that team too many gimmies.
Still got veterans, as you pointed out, Eric. Leite, Oliveira, Bennett, Bradley, who has the ball now. Big left foot, near side Oliveira, just outside the yellow line. Wave lead at 2-0 early on here in the first. Comets come in 3-0. Milwaukee 0-1-1. Back to Leite. 9.5 to play in the first. Comets and the Wave will play 2 straight. Comets will go to Milwaukee for a New Year's Eve day game at 3 o'clock. That's a traditional game that the Wave franchise has always had, and that'll be their that'll be their home opener, and it's the latest start in Wave history. Meanwhile, out to Matt Lewis. Matt Lewis runs into Oliveira, gets knocked down, and then kicked into Neto. Lewis okay, he's back up on his feet. Kevin Ellis now with the ball. The Kansas City native looking downfield. Couple of touches, and will float one into the middle, thinking that somebody was going to roll in there. Perella's got it. He throws out to Oliveira, and he heads it back to Perella, and that goes out of bounds. And the Comets are going to have it on the free kick here at the top of the arc. No, it looks like it's going to be in the corner.
Speaking of gimmies, Perella actually did really well with that because he couldn't play with his hands. Did the only thing he could do, which was head it out of play.
Yep. Here's Sosa. Sosa bangs it off the 2-man wall. Rebound comes back off. Oliveira touches it, plays it forward. McCloggin was there to knock it back. Now Gerson with a touch on the half line. Taken away back by the Comets. Here's a 3-on-3. Sosa plays it left to Leo. Leo's touch lets him down just a little bit. The legend Leo Gibson with 11 points in 3 games so far this season, leading the MASL. On back to Gerson. Gerson's pass is weak and picked off there by Togba of the Comets. James looking for some space to set up the Comets offense as they get changes on the field. Comets getting organized here, and Neto will play it over to Lucas Sousa. Sousa across the line, chips it forward to Nacho. Nacho into McCloggin. McCloggin couldn't handle the pass, now tries to dig it out of the boards. Nacho over there with some help, and kicked away by the Wave, held in by Togba. Togba with a touch, thought about it. Right side, McCloggin. Now left wing, it goes to Sousa.
On his birthday, he could use a goal here.
He could. Last year's Rookie of the Year. McCloggin. Leo floating around in the box there. Comets are looking to get it to their player head coach. Now Lucas Sousa finds Leo in the corner. Marked by Doug DeSantos. Leo trying to play it to Sousa. Leo still maintains possession. Leo still going forward. And Sousa's there. Kick save by Perella. 7 minutes to play in the first. Comets still with the ball. Togba, right side. Togba now will take it into the corner. We've got a whistle and a foul called against Kansas City.
Perella looks ready to play, Wave fans. Got a shout out on Twitter from Cherry Pipster saying that she is watching us on 38th The Spot right here in Kansas City tonight.
Excellent. Hey there, Pipster. Good to hear from you, friend. Leo bangs it off the glass to the near corner. It's picked up there by Crane. Good wall pass there. Gerson to himself, but Crane picks it up. Here comes Crane to Alvarez. Wall pass, looking to get it back to Crane. Comes off to Kevin Ellis. Ellis tried to slot it over to Ray Lee.
Line change.
And
too many men.
Look out.
No, they didn't waved it off.
They waved it off. The Milwaukee bench is just livid right now.
You can see it happening. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I need to get on. Oh, I need to get off. Oh, what do we do?
So the Comets avoid a penalty there in a man-down situation and continue to trail 2-0 against the Wave. The Wave have had one regular time loss and then one overtime loss. And both have been very, very close games. Lost to Baltimore and lost to St. Louis, both on the road. So Milwaukee starting out with 3 road games this season. Here's Christian Andreos. Now, he is a defensive runner for Leo Gibson. Andreos will go off, and we should see Leo, or actually Rion, coming back in. So Marquez, Leo, and Andreos are one line in the target position.
And you talked before the game to assistant coach Stefan Stokic, who was a defensive runner back in his playing days.
And Stokic thinks very highly of Andreos and thinks he could be as good as Stefan was in his day as a defensive runner at the target position. Here's Neto off his line, gets it up to Ramirez. Ramirez to Tetsane. Lucia Tetsane from South Africa. Here's Lee. Lee moves to his left. We saw him he broke the glass last time they were playing here in that exhibition against Wichita. So there's no doubt he's got a powerful shot. All the way back towards Neto. Neto to Ramon Palmer. Palmer racing down the left side, gets it to Ellis. Ellis across the iconic Comets logo, leaves it for Lee. 4:47 and left in the first. Lee's pass off the mark, went right off a Wave player. Now Rion to Ellis on the right side. Kevin. Palmer. McLaughlin into Rion, turns, fires! Rion Marquez.
Let's take a look at his t-shirt that he's wearing underneath. For his hometown and the flooding going on in Itabuna, Bahia. They wanted Rion Marquez back. They needed Rion Marquez back. Good entry pass from McLaughlin. One touch, turn, nothing Perella can do. Comets didn't panic.
4:29 left to play in the first. Milwaukee 2, Kansas City 1.
I'm attorney Mike DiPasquale. This is Kansas City. This is my town. I started a personal injury law firm here because I wanted to help people here. And that's what my team and I do every single day. If you're hurt in Kansas City, I've got this.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapist to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5-cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
There's the Comets. Rion Marquez finished second in the Rookie of the Year balloting last year in the MASL. Out for some visa issues early on this season, but is now back with the Comets. And as you can tell, the Comets are happy to have him back. Action is back underway. 4:21 to play in the first. It's 2-1 Milwaukee. Great to have you here on MASL TV. Eric Bergrud, Nick Vassos, and our entire Cable Dahmer Arena crew. Nacho Flores being harassed in the corner by Stuart Grable. Here comes some help from Kyle Crane. Comets able to get it over to Neto, then to Sosa, and Sosa's pass deflected on over to Lucas Sousa.
I hear the drums. It's starting to feel like a Comets Wave game here in the first quarter.
Number 46.
Nice crowd on this Wednesday night here between Christmas and the New Year. Here's Sousa, steps over, trying to get by Oliveira, who steps in front. Oliveira wins the ball momentarily. Poked away by the Comets. It rolls off to Kyle Crane. Kyle Crane with a nice touch to get by one player, and then a good hustle by Nacho to win it back. Foul called on the Wave. Comets will have it.
And they're going to have to defend like that, too. Wave really strong at countering. Saw that on the first goal.
Long pass in for Leo Gibson in the corner. Henry Ramirez with a touch. Back to the half line. Lewis, now Sosa. Forward to Ramirez again. Now Sosa. Sosa to Leo, looking for Tetsane. Making a run. Picked off there by Milwaukee. Forward. It comes off to Alvarez. Right side, Sir Alex. Now left side, Dos Santos. His touch could let him down, and a foul called on Dos Santos. That was a smart play by Doug. I think you call those professional fouls.
You call them professional fouls because talk about was countering otherwise. Comets didn't panic going down too early. Definitely needed that goal, though, from Marquez.
Marquez again drives one in there. Perella saves. And another goal. There he is. Riyad Marquez ties the game at 2.
This game, the sport has evolved, and we see the domination of target forwards, and Riyad Marquez is a prototype target forward. Big body. If at first you don't succeed, you get your own rebound. Kind of a Wallace Cora goal, if you would say so. Wallace Cora from himself off of Perella. Let's just go back post, why don't we? Little deflection, it counts. 2-2.
Yeah, by the way, on Riyad's first goal, I was, when he gets the ball right there at in the box in front of the goal, he's got one defender on him. Can anybody stop him at that point?
It's hard. What you probably have to do is try to force him left, but he's so strong that that may not make a difference. But if you can make him turn left, give it a whirl.
Nacho with a drive, saved by Perella.
It's in the first quarter. Marquez, unassisted.
Comets back with the ball. Nacho again with another drive, and Perella makes another save. 2 straight there off the foot of Nacho Flores. Forward up to Kyle Crane, marked by McLaughlin. A couple of big bodies there, still going forward, and a foul called on Kyle.
Well, again, the big target forward, and McLaughlin has his hands full tonight with Mr. Crane.
Here's Leite. Marcio. Forward to Oliveira. Oh, 4 seconds.
Don't see that call too often.
They waited too long. Back over to Kansas City. Again, Shane Butler is our crew chief tonight.
He's like, I like calling that one. Pull that out of the toolkit there.
Brian Martin is our assistant referee.
It right. You got it right.
I wonder if Mr. Miller is listening somewhere.
He and Willie B.
Yeah, right. Just waiting for that guy in Kansas City to have problems saying our names, right? 1:37 to play in the first. We're tied at 2. Milwaukee and Kansas City renewing their great rivalry over
wide
the years.
open here, Leo. Let's see if he does anything with this.
Here's Leo. He fires one to the far post, and it goes in. It's Kevin Ellis, the benefactor of a great pass from Leo Gibson. Good sportsmanship there. The Kansas City native Kevin Ellis gives the Comets the lead. It's 3-2.
Well, you talked about Leo Gibson, maybe not wanting to play so much, maybe wanting to coach, finds himself wide open. Leite coming in, no shot available. I'll just pass it. Back post to Kevin Ellis.
Kevin's fourth on the year.
3-2 Comets.
Gibson's fourth assist on the year. And it is 3-2. The Comets have their first lead. Yeah, we might want to talk about that a little bit, about the article that was in the Star, and Leo Gibson talking about wanting to coach more versus playing more.
So what's interesting, that first game at St. Louis, it looked like he was being really strategic where he played, particularly on penalty kill, power play, special team situations.
Yep.
We were talking before the game off air that I think regardless of what he decides to do, he's going to play himself in those situations. But right now, he's the league leading scorer. Is he going to take himself out? I don't think so.
And I think he and assistant coach Stefan Stokic talk about that. And Stefan's honest with him. He says, you know, Leo, we need you out there. You are leading scorer, right?
Right.
And I think Stokic has, you know, gotten into Leo's ear a couple of times and encouraged Leo to continue to play to help this team. Comets are going to need him.
Good save by Neto.
Shot by Oliveira. Quick hands by Neto. Neto boots it away from the goal. Leite.
John Sosa escaped that one, kicked it out of play. Keep in mind, last year the glass was up. It's not up this year, so we're starting to see again some of these balls that just barely go out.
Good move by Oliveira to get by Sousa. Played it off the boards. Comets played it well. Here's Sousa. He's going against 3 yellow jerseys. Kicks it into the corner. Perella knocks it away. Marquez knocks it right back in. Lucas, shot, goal!
Happy
Comets
birthday,
lead.
Lucas Sosa.
4 straight by the Comets, and they lead 4-2.
Nice celebration there. Marquez de Sosa. Marquez, count another point for him. Sosa, he's going to go top shelf. Let's break a few cookie jars on my birthday. It's okay. They'll make more. All of a sudden, a 2-0 deficit becomes a 4-2 lead. Comets on a roll. Rion Marquez, welcome back.
Absolutely.
Welcome back.
2 goals and assists for Rion. Lucas nets his 3rd goal of the season. Fans, I think here in the last couple of minutes you're seeing just how explosive this Comet team can be. 4 straight goals and out to a 4-2 lead with 5 seconds left to play in the first. Oliveira off the boards. Neto got a piece of that one. Horn sounds, and the first 15 minutes are in the books. Good first quarter action here. A lot of stuff happening. We'll take a break. Kansas City leads it after 1, 4-2.
At Domino's, we're delivery experts. So when it comes to carry-out, our team members had a few thoughts on how to make it even safer and more convenient.
Deliver it. Deliver it.
Deliver it. Frisbee it.
So we went with what we do best. Delivery to your car. Introducing Domino's Carside Delivery.
Yep, works perfect.
We do the carrying out for you, contact-free, while you conveniently stay in your car.
Thank you.
Just pull up at the store, check in online, and we bring your food to you. Try Domino's Carside Delivery next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Hail, alma mater, we sing to thee. Thy name forever a guiding light shall be.
Strong as an oak tree, thy name shall never fail.
To the alma mater.
Hail, Park, hail. We are. We are. We are.
We are.
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable. unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
Eric Bergrud, Nick Vassos, live Cable Dahmer Arena. And we want to invite fans from far away, those of you in Kansas City, to come down to our July 22nd game, which is a special game at T-Mobile Center, Mr. Bergrud.
You know, you said July, just before anybody. So I'm here to prevent all these people from texting and tweeting us January 22nd. But it's going to be awesome. You know why? It's going to be the first game in downtown Kansas City in a decade. Kansas City Comets, Tacoma Stars. You got to figure Nick Pereira is going to be up for this game. Mike Ramos is going to be up for this game. It's going to be great.
Not July, January.
We're good. It's been a long day. Nick Vassos got up really early to be on air on Fox 4 here in Kansas City.
I got up at 2:30 this morning.
And yet you're here. And you're going to be back at it tomorrow morning.
I am. I will. I will report to work on time, hopefully.
That
anyway,
is awesome.
By the way, during that time, it's going to be the largest gathering of coaches and administrators in the world. It's the United Soccer Coaches Convention, which will be taking place in downtown Kansas City, beginning on Thursday, January 20th. And
you got a job to do there, don't you?
I do. We're going to be talking about the early days of the MASL and what is going on in indoor soccer today. And we're going to do that with the MASL Commissioner Keith Tozier, the MASL Chairman Shep Messing, and JP Delacamera, President of Communications and Media, in a roundtable discussion that'll be hosted by yours truly. And that'll be on Thursday at 4 o'clock. If you're a season ticket holder, you can have access to that, special access, and you can get discounted tickets.
So if you're a Comets fan watching on 38th The Spot or MASL TV, not too late. If you're from another team, hey, why not buy a Kansas City Comets season ticket?
Yeah.
Why not? We'll even come down and say hi to you when you come to your road games here.
We will. We will. Second quarter action back underway. Here's Rian Marquez, already off to a hot start. Back to Sosa, now Ellis. Comets hoping to remain undefeated so far this season. Sosa. Kansas City will travel to Milwaukee for their New Year's Day game. New Year's Eve.
Oh, I'm here for you.
Game.
I am here for you, Nick.
God, I am really having just a nightmare over here.
It's a long day. We're not used to doing these weeknight games.
I might just put the headset down and just let you take it away.
Oh, that could be dangerous. There are a whole group of people here mocking me on social.
Oh,
you just,
my gosh.
Get to it.
Oh, there's a turn and a foul called against Milwaukee. I couldn't tell who that was. I don't know, was Marcio had a fistful of Rian's
Just trying
jersey?
to see what was written on the backside of the T-shirt. He saw what was on the front side, but there might have been something interesting back there.
Well, for a split second, I thought he had Rian's shorts, and that could have been a whole lot of different story. So, anyway.
So John Sosa has had a great year. He's always dangerous on set pieces here.
He has had a terrific start to the season. We haven't talked enough about John, who's got 4 goals and 3 assists. Very smart player. Togba drives one up into the net. And a goalkeeper distribution coming up for Milwaukee. James Togba back with the Comets after spending some time at UCFC. Played last year for the Comets in their 21 COVID season. Now Sousa out with the loose ball, being forced out wide by the Wave defense. Good job there by Milwaukee. And Reyes comes over to gather it up for the Comets and then speeds off the field. And Leo comes back on. Milwaukee with the ball. And they get it across the line.
Foul.
Jonathan Bachar, and a foul called on the Comets. That'll go against Tatsani.
Tatsana, his first of the half.
That's his first. There's Bachar changing direction, moving to his right. Marked closely by the Comets, Lucia Tatsane. Sani is a young, raw, powerfully talented player who's still learning the indoor game, but look out for his left foot. He's got a very strong left footer. Bobadilla on the center circle. Near side, Turner. Comets knock it away. Touched forward over there by Leo. Leo's given some space. Aims for the far post. Good save made by Perella. They play it back to Perella. And then he kicks it right back to Bobadilla. Comets with a touch. They go right back on offense. Henry Ramirez looking for someone to pass it to. Ramirez draws the foul against Milwaukee, and the Comets will have a great restart here near the top of the arc. Bobadilla is going to be the guilty party. That's his first. So spotted right on the yellow line. Sosa looking forward, goes to the corner, touched by Togba. Now Lee launches one high into the net, and another goalkeeper distribution coming up. There's Ray Lee, the Kansas City native, signed full-time for the Comets.
Second team all-league last year. That left-footed shot on the yellow line is just deadly.
It's a stoic, kind of unemotional player. You can't tell if he's having a great game or a bad game. He's just one of those guys that's just level.
You've been mentioning Perella's name a lot. Still waiting for the return of Josh Lemos.
Yep.
Hearing that could be happening.
Marquez, the hat trick. No, lays it off to Ramon Palmer. No, he'll take it. And that one blocked by the Wave. Grable over there. Palmer's there. Marquez still there. Foul is now called against Kansas City. Yeah, Coach Oliviero says that Lemos is getting close. No definitive date as to when he might come back. Also, Isaac Pereira also still having some visa issues that they're trying to work the paperwork out. And I asked him about Robert Renaud, the possibility of him coming back, and it doesn't appear that he is going to come back with the Wave this season.
Played some futsal for Canada, but Coach Oliviero shared some things. He smiled. As I'm not sure I want to tell you what you want to hear, Nick Vassos, on another couple questions, but always great to talk with him.
Yeah. Good coach. Oliveira looking for someone to play it to. The Comets pick it up. Here comes Kevin Ellis, who has a goal. He fires one. Good save by Perella. Yeah, Ellis diving in, trying to win the ball back. And now he and Ian Bennett are talking. Bennett may not have been happy with Ellis diving in there with his foot, and Ellis giving it right back to him. Kevin Ellis, a fiery, fearless, intense player. If you've spent 10 minutes watching him, that's what his demeanor is.
And it's starting to feel more and more like a Comets Wave game as the minutes progress, Nick Vassos.
10:38 to play in the first half. Forward to Matt Lewis. Talented defender runs into Pachar. Matt digging it in, trying to win it back. Ball is frozen, and they're going to drop it. So Pachar and Lewis. Gibson will take the drop ball. And
puts it out of play.
Yeah, that was pretty quick. All right. Shane backs Leo up. Comets with some pressure here, trying to win the ball back on their offensive half. Almost were able to do that. Turner comes out with it for the Wave. Gets it out to Gerson. Gerson drives one in there, trying to get it back to Turner. Now Neto touching it away from the goal. All kinds of traffic there in the right wing corner. Leite runs up on it, drives it, but that one off a Comet player and deflects back out front.
Good to see Gordy Gerson in Milwaukee. Hopefully he finds a home there. He's been bouncing around teams the last few years. Be great to get him settled because he has a lot to contribute to any franchise.
Won a title last year with San Diego. Dos Santos looking for someone in the corner. Crane was there. Neto heads it. Lewis now heads it away from the goal. Held in by Dos Santos with 9:20 to play in the first half. Kyle Crane double teamed by a pair of red jerseys. That's McLaughlin and Lewis. A couple of local products for Kansas City. Now left side for Pichar. Into the corner. Neto's got it. And Neto will throw it long. Full changes for the Comets. And it looks like Rian Marquez is going to pick up his third foul. Tetsane and Yang are down for each of these teams.
I seem to recall this situation happening. We'll go back to what just occurred.
Going to get
high bridge, low bridge. Definite foul on Marquez.
Yeah. Boy, it looked like they might have. Yeah.
The challenge for the Comets, and they got burned one time, was not paying attention. Was that the St. Louis game where they left a player on the field with 3 fouls?
Yeah.
And then they picked up the blue card on the 4th. So with 8:51 left, I almost think you have to sit him for most of the second, if not the second. You don't want to give Milwaukee a chance to get back in this game.
Let's have a hand for Lucia Tetsane.
Tetsane looks like he's going to be okay. So we'll see what Coach Leo and assistant coach Stefan Stokic do with Rian Marquez, if they keep him out there or continue to play him. We've seen him, continue to play him. So we'll see what happens. Comets, after tonight's game, are going to go on the road for 4 straight games. 4 of their next 5 will be on the road. December, they're going to play at Dallas, at St. Louis, and at Tacoma before coming home on Saturday, January 22nd. And, of course, that will be the T-Mobile game at 7:05. 888-9 Comets. 888-9 Comets. And if you have a group of 10 or more, you can get special prices on tickets at T-Mobile Center. That's going to be so fun to have a game there.
And if you bring a group of 10 or more and you tweet us out, one of us will come by and say hi to you in your section. I promise you that, but you got to tweet us out too.
Boom.
That game in St. Louis, 14th. We got the hotel booked. We're ready to go. So I'm looking forward to being a fan in St. Louis.
Party.
Watching the rivalry resume. Ambush and the Comets. Always a tough game between the two of them.
I think we're just about ready to get things underway. Now, conversely, for Milwaukee, they're going to be playing at home 4 of their next 5 games. Of course, they have Kansas City coming up on New Year's Eve day.
Yay!
And then they're going to be welcoming in Dallas and then Chihuahua on the 14th, as well as Dallas again on Sunday the 16th, and then UCFC on Friday, January 21st. So they're going to have a pretty good schedule here over the next month or so.
Chihuahua's a good team.
Yeah.
Caught a few of their games. They look good. Dallas is in a team with a ton of change. We can maybe talk about that a little later in the broadcast. New coach, massive roster changes, some old faces back on the roster too. And Ricardinho as interim coach right now.
So the Comets will see Dallas coming up on Saturday, January 8th. Of course, we'll have that game for you on MASL TV, so stay tuned for that. We'll get our second look at the sidekicks this season. Gibson from the right, wide right. Lee.
Good jump there from Brian Martin, huh?
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
To Leo. No Rian Marquez right now, so perhaps they've decided to sit him. Leo, little stop and go to Sosa. Now Tetsane, forward to Lee. 7:36 to play in the first. 4-2 Kansas City. No scoring in this second quarter so far. Comets have scored 4 straight to bring us to our current tally right now. Milwaukee got off to a great start with goals by Kyle Crane and Ian Bennett to make it 2-0 before the Comets reeled off 4 straight. 2 by Rian Marquez, 1 by Ellis, and the other by Lucas Sousa. Here is Palmer to Ellis. Healed back for Sosa. John forward to Leo. Leo in a dangerous area trying to chip it forward to Sosa. Kicked away by Bennett. Ramon Palmer pokes it back in. Leo's got it. Back to Ramon. Ramon down to the corner for Sosa. Picked up by Bradley of the Wave. Foul called against Kansas City. Bradley was waiting for it, and he got it.
Feels like a chess match between the coaches, between these teams.
Yep.
Just trying to figure out what's going to make the difference, whether it's countering. But that Wave team, there's so much experience out there. 4-2 deficit doesn't phase them too much.
Bichard draws the foul on Lucas Sousa. Lucas with a wry smile. I'm guessing he didn't agree.
It's like, but it's my birthday. You can't call that on me.
Oliveira. Wave 7-time champion. Their last title coming in 18 and 19, of course.
Allegedly the last legitimate Ron Newman Cup, if you listen to some people in Wisconsin. Another story. You know who you are. Love you.
Oliveira. Front and center, Grable. Leite. Marcio marked by Andreos, the rookie. Over to Oliveira, who shoots, and a save made by Neto. He might have been blocked by that, but he held his position and was in the right place at the right time.
Didn't flinch. That was a good save.
Oliveira again, looking to line up that left foot. Over to Marcio. Now Grable. Wave without Huffman, Wiedebach, Chamale. Grable steps in, fires it good, blocked by Andreos. Now Comets win the ball, break it away. Lucas Sousa, Lucas shoots, save made by Perella.
Turned away, he's got help.
Comets trying to hold it in to get their offense back up and running again. Lucas pops it forward, and Perella is there for the Wave.
I kind of feel like I need to have another conversation about goalkeeping. Look at that
Oh,
goal.
Kyle Crane from the left corner. Impossible angle. And the rookie, Kyle Crane, strong. 4-3 Comets.
All right. Forwards getting it done.
Official timeout, 4:51 left in the half. Kansas City 4, Milwaukee 3.
I'm attorney Mike DePasquale. This is Kansas City. This is my town. I started a personal injury law firm here because I wanted to help people here. And that's what my team and I do every single day. If you're hurt in Kansas City, I've got this.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapist to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
off your order. Whether it's chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, or cappuccino, you're going to love Sports Shake. If you don't.
All right, Eric Bergerud, Nick Vassos back live inside Cable Dahmer Arena. And I just got a note here from past Attack owners Patty and Don Kincaid. They are at the game tonight. They are in section 104, which means they can't be too far from us, Mr. Bergerud. Don and Patty.
They're like a section over.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Oh,
and you're going to be repping an Attack jersey in your halftime interview. And actually, speaking of the Attack, on this date in 1991, the Attack created their first 5-game winning streak after they moved from Atlanta to Kansas City. 24-12 win over Tony Bono, cousin of former Chiefs quarterback Steve Bono, and the Dayton Dynamo. And I'll have, in a minute, some interesting tidbits about that game.
Amazing. Don and Patty Kincaid, great owners for the Attack. They oversaw a championship in 96-97, and just terrific owners and terrific people in the Kansas City community. They all about community. Here's Sosa. Back to Neto. We have 4:22 to play in the first half. We have not seen Rian Marquez here in the last few shifts, so looks like he might be put on the shelf playing with 3 fouls. Here comes Milwaukee again on offense. They just got another goal from Kyle Crane, the rookie, who's having a terrific game. That's Kyle's second game in the MASL, and he's already got 2 goals.
Local guy, went to University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, and we talk about this a lot throughout the season, Nick Vassos, about how this game has evolved and how local players are playing more and more of a role. Already looking like a potential hype candidate for Milwaukee Wave to talk about Rookie of the Year. So good to see it. He's the type of forward who's right place, right time in this league.
100%. Here's Turner. His shot saved by Neto, driven back in. Not a lot of pace on it. Neto's got it.
That one up as the Comets take over on offense.
Henry Ramirez from Costa Mesa, California. Plays it long, too long, into the nets, and then it'll go to Milwaukee.
So that Attack Dynamo game 30 years ago tonight, Tony Bono got into it with Gino Schiraldi, resulting in 3 players on each team getting into the penalty box. Oh, the good old days of the NPSL.
Kidding. Oh, my, what a chance by Milwaukee. A quick chance by Turner off the foot of Gerson, but Turner could not put it on frame, and Gordy Gerson slaps his hand. Oh, just missed it. Meanwhile, McCluggan tries to scissor one in the air, quickly gets back up and plays it to Ellis. Kevin will go over to Lee. Comets moving their offense. Players moving off the ball. Here's Lee. They'll play to Ellis. Here comes Leo out to the target. Away from the ball, a foul is called on Pachar. Oh, penalty is coming up. And it's going to go against Pachar. 15.
Brian Martin agrees.
Jonathan Pachar is going off.
Well, Shane Butler got a look at it. He pulled out the blue card. Comets on the power play. We'll see what John Sosa has in mind here for this restart.
So the Comets have been on the power play. This will be the 12th time that the Comets are on the power play. They've converted 5, which is 45%.
The Comets are on the power play presented by
Gibson and Ellis remain on the field. Kevin Ellis has 2 power play goals so far. Leo Gibson has 1. Sosa! John Sosa with
the legend of the Central Cup. Yet another goal off a set piece here in 2021.
That was a banger. Look at this one, Eric.
Top shelf.
Oh,
rattle those cookie jars. 5-3 Comets.
Sosa, his 5th. Correction. Yeah, that's his 5th on the year.
kind of wrong-handed there, Perella, and he said he was screened.
And the Comets are back out to a 2-goal lead.
He's having quite the year, isn't he?
He is.
So let's talk about these youngsters.
And it's his wife's birthday, I understand, today.
How about that?
Tatiana, happy birthday.
Goal scored on the power play, 12 minutes and 47 seconds in.
And of course, that's a power play goal there for Mr. Sosa as well. Restart power play if you want to be specific. 5-3 our score, 1:50 to play in the first half. Very entertaining so far here at Cable Dahmer Arena down the right side. Palmer lifts it up and over the glass.
Would love to have that one back, as they say.
The crowd side. Oh. Good crowd here during the holiday break here at Cable Dahmer Arena.
Comets been busy this week. Youth camps, as they do over the holidays.
Neto kicks it away from the Comets' last third. Held in on the half line by Yang. Bradley on the far side. 1:20 to play in the first half. Into the target to Crane. Crane just being harassed, and the Comets able to poke it away. It comes off to Ramirez. Ramirez racing down the left side, looking for a teammate. Goes off the boards. The ball through the box. Nobody there. Perella comes up to kick it away.
1 minute remaining.
Under a minute to play in the first half. Now Nacho. Over to Leo. Back to Nacho. Could not catch up with it. Bradley there to get it out of the corner. Nacho still chasing it now. Lee with the right footer. Over to Ellis. Hits it off the glass. Rebound comes to the near side. Leo is there. 37 seconds left. Squirts off to McLaughlin. McLaughlin looking in for Nacho.
Maybe. Comets drop.
Comets getting back defensively. Yang waiting for help. Plays it forward to the corner. Alvarez to Sir Alex. Shoot, save. Neto. Now we've got a foul, 16.5 seconds left. Oh,
this would be a really good opportunity for a timeout for Milwaukee. They wanted a blue card. They weren't going to get it.
Ellis is second of the half.
Again, Lete options.
Gravity's different, Milwaukee. I don't know.
Got Ian Bennett far left. Got Alex Bradley back post.
And Lete over to Bennett. Bennett runs up on it and knocks it off of the Comets out of bounds. It'll go into the left wing corner for a corner kick with 12.9 seconds left. Comets leading by 2. There's Detsane and Kevin Ellis. Lete to Bradley. Blocked by Lee of the Comets. Kicked away. 10 seconds left. Perella off his line. Feeds it over to Lete into the box. Neto throws it with just a couple of seconds left. Ellis is there. Can he get a shot? No. Horn sounds, and that is it for halftime.
That was entertaining.
That was a good first half. 6 goals combined. Correction, 8 goals combined by these two teams. Comets with a 5-3 lead at the end of the first half. And we'll wait here, standing by, for Steve Serrano to chat with assistant coach Stefan Stokic. There's Rian Marquez. We'll see him in the second half.
Hashtag free Rian.
He sat down much of the second quarter there with 3 fouls. Kyle McLaughlin going off. And let's see. Here we go. Stefan, we're waiting. We are waiting. We're going to get Stefan here. Serrano is out there. There's Leo Gibson talking to Shane Butler, our crew chief, and Brian Miller. Here is Steve Serrano with assistant coach Stefan Stokic.
Coach, they came out to 2 quick goals. How do you rebound after that and get this team back on track?
The second half.
You definitely put some points up on the board, now up 5-3. What do you do in the second half, or if you do anything to change things?
I think that we just got to make sure we don't give up any more easy goals out of our mistakes, and I think that we'll score another 2 or 3 goals and finish the game.
There you go. Best of luck, Coach, in the second half.
Thank you.
All right. There's assistant coach Stefan Stokic and our Steve Serrano in game entertainment. We'll take a break and get our halftime festivities underway. We're going to be talking to Ed Bishop as well as a whole lot more. Right back.
To show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I work it out, I work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me. And I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
Hey, Comets fans! Have you tried Sport Shake yet?
It's delicious.
It's delicious, right?
Yeah.
What flavor you got?
I got strawberries, man.
Oh, man. And I got cappuccino. I love cappuccino.
Look, the good thing about it has protein and electrolytes.
Ooh.
Oh, and calcium.
It has calcium too.
Oh,
well,
man.
You gotta keep us tough. You gotta keep us strong.
It's seriously delicious. Go to sportshake.com right now. Use promo code Comets and get $3 off your next order.
So what are you waiting for? Go now and make your order. Go Comets!
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
I was a little scared coming in here. I didn't know what to expect, didn't know what the team was going to look like. But then, as I said again, as I came in here Monday, I was like, wow, this is going to be a really good squad. But I knew the European teams, they love football. Football is their culture. Football is everything to them. So I knew they were going to be good. They were going to be great on the ball. And I knew it was going to be a tough, hard tournament. So that was good coming into here.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5-cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Welcome back. It's halftime here at Cable Dahmer Arena. Milwaukee Wave against the Kansas City Comets. Can't speak about the Milwaukee Wave without thinking of this gentleman right here, IB26 Ian Bennett. Welcome to our halftime show.
Thanks for having me, man.
So last season, we saw you here. We saw you score goals here during the All-Star game and then during the MASL semifinals. What is it about playing at Cable Dahmer Arena that seems to bring out your competitive fire?
I mean, honestly, the lights are brighter here. I don't know what you guys do. I don't know if it's the blue turf or whatever, but it's just a good venue, man. It's awesome. The music, the atmosphere you guys bring, and the awesome show you guys put on, man. I love it here.
What can you tell viewers about the culture of the Milwaukee Wave that has made you a championship franchise over the decades?
I think it's been bedded by our legends, right? We've, had Jules has stayed with the club, and you got all those guys that live in Wisconsin still that were legends there and that played for the club, and they're always rooting us on, and they show up to the games and stuff. So it's always been like that camaraderie. It's always been a legends of legends kind of team, and it's just been awesome. And to just keep playing with them and represent the Wave colors, it's been awesome.
So our final question, we know we have a lot of Wave fans watching on MASL TV. What is it going to mean to you and your Wave teammates to finally get to play in front of your home fans this Friday against your longtime rivals, the Comets?
Well, yeah, our home opener got a little pushed back, so finally, hopefully the 31st. We know you guys will show up, so that'll be awesome. So no, we're expecting fireworks. It's going to be a great game, New Year's Eve. I'm excited, man, and I'm sure the Comets are going to be up for it because, they're looking really good, so I'm excited to play.
We've been joined at halftime. IB26, the legend from the Milwaukee Wave. We'll be back. You're watching Kansas City Comets Soccer.
Show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I work it out, I work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
Hey, Comets fans! Have you tried Sport Shake yet?
It's delicious.
It's delicious, right?
Yeah.
What flavor you got?
I got strawberries, man.
Oh, man. And I got cappuccino. I love cappuccino.
Look, the good thing about it has protein and electrolytes.
Ooh.
Oh, and calcium.
It has calcium too.
Oh,
well,
man.
You gotta keep us tough. You gotta keep us strong.
It's seriously delicious. Go to spokeshake.com right now. Use promo code Comets and get $3 off your next order.
So what are you waiting for? Go now and make your order. Go Comets!
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
I was a little scared coming in here. I didn't know what to expect, didn't know what the team was going to look like. But then, as I said again, as I came in here Monday, I was like, wow, this is going to be a really good squad. But I knew the European teams, they love football. Football is their culture. Football is everything to them. So I knew they were going to be good. They were going to be great on the ball. And I knew it was going to be a tough, hard tournament. So that was good coming into here.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5-cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Halftime at the Comets and the Wave, and we are so happy to welcome back Mr. Ed Bishop, who is a long-time public address announcer for the Comets and the Attack. He was also the voice of the Attack at one point. Ed, it is always so great to see you. I know you come back from Pittsburgh here to Kansas City to enjoy games. Welcome back to Kansas City.
I do. Thank you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to everybody. I come back just to see you, Mr. Bergrud, the whole gang. It just makes my holiday season.
Yeah, well, you know, Eric and I have been talking a lot about the 30 years celebrating the Attack franchise and 40 years celebrating the Comets franchise. Here we are in 2 retro jerseys here. What do you think about these, huh?
I saw this on Facebook today. Got to get it. You got to get it. You got to throw down.
Yeah.
This is worth it. This is really a perfect replica of the 81-82 Shays, the SHEZ international uniform. Stripes are all in the right direction. It's nice. Got the collar, the sleeves. It feels good. You can sleep in it. Whatever you need. Look at me. I'm selling cars. Let's do it.
And this is the 1996-97 Attack jersey in which they won their NPSL championship. So both of those are available at the Comet store. And hey, while we're talking about retro, I mean, let's go back in the time machine here, Mr. Bishop here. And I mean, there's so many games that you have called, so many memorable games, crazy games. Can you share maybe one that stands out or two that maybe stands out to you, or maybe a favorite memory you may have?
Well, the first championship we won in Kemper Arena, now the Hy-Vee Arena, certainly was a favorite of mine, because when you can call the clinching game on your own home turf, And then after the game, it's crazy. They're putting out tables. There's "We Are the Champions." You're trying to get everybody centered. They're taking team photos. Then getting to host after the 2014 Comets one, we came back here to this site. We had the riser set up, and to have the Comets name and to have a banner that went with that. And then the opening night where my daughter, who was an intern, got to drop the banner. That was a big one. And then going, all the way back, I wish I'd had time to find the button. I still have the button from, as a fan, the first night I went, November 28th of 81, sat up in section 228, watched my 8-year-old cousin, who's now a retired Air Force major. I'm getting old, Nick.
Well, the memories, though, are still very fresh, though.
But I went and watched him. We won in overtime. It was great stuff. So all of that, spectacular. This has been so much a part of my life over 4 decades.
Fans, you're going to hear him on the arena speakers here because you're going to do a public address here in the third quarter,
I'm going to do the third quarter. Mr. Bergrud is hoping that we have at least one shorthanded attempt where I can call upon the Rat Patrol.
Before we let you go, where did the Rat Patrol come from?
So when I was a little kid, there was a TV series called The Rat Patrol. It was 2 guys, it was a set of 4 guys, 2 on one Jeep, 2 on the other, and they had high-mounted machine guns on the back, and they were out in the deserts of Africa fighting Nazis. And they were always outnumbered, the odds were always against them, and all they did was win. So I thought that was so fitting for what we do today.
Now you know the rest of the story. Ed, I know it's a family affair for you tonight. Have so much fun, and it is so great to see you.
Thank you for you and Scott and Eric having me on to do this. So great to see all you guys and be back with the fans here at home.
The perfect guest. And we're going to celebrate Retro Nights on March 11th. That'll be the Attack Retro Night. And March 26th will be the Comets Retro Night. Please join us. Our halftime show continues next.
I'm more good than I am bad. I work it out, I work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me. And I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
Hey, Comets fans! Have you tried Sport Shake yet?
It's delicious.
It's delicious, right?
Yeah.
What flavor you got?
I got strawberries, man.
Oh, man. And I got cappuccino. I love cappuccino.
Look, the good thing about it has protein and electrolytes.
Ooh.
Oh, and calcium.
It has calcium, too.
Oh,
well,
man.
You got to keep us tough. You got to keep us strong.
It's seriously delicious. Go to spokeshake.com right now. Use promo code Comets and get $3 off your next order.
So what are you waiting for? Go now and make your order. Go Comets!
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
I was a little scared coming in here. I didn't know what to expect, didn't know what the team was going to look like. But then, as I said again, as I came in here Monday, I was like, wow, this is going to be a really good squad. But I knew the European teams, they love football. Football is their culture. Football is everything to them. So I knew they were going to be good. They were going to be great on the ball. And I knew it was going to be a tough, hard tournament. So that was good coming into here.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5-cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
All right, back inside Cable Dahmer Arena. Eric Bergrud, Nick Vassos. MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything of the Major Arena Soccer League. All of the latest news, standings, and in-depth features with names like Michael Lewis, Michelle Gringas, and more. Bookmark the page now so that you do not miss anything.
And I've been busy at halftime. What have you been doing?
Well, I went and checked on my son, who is here tonight with his buddy. They're doing great, having an awesome time. But I'm back. What were you doing?
I went to visit some fans who came here from Manhattan, Kansas, which was pretty cool. And I got some nice messages from number 0 for the Baltimore Blast, William Vanzela.
Oh, yeah.
Checking in. He's watching the game right now. And then a nice note from Suddy, Greg Suddy out in San Diego, said he appreciates us adding the extra touch of history to the broadcast. So,
wow.
Hey, thanks for watching. Would love to call another soccer game because I love telling San Diego soccer stories. Unfortunately, the Comets are playing in San Diego, so Mr. Elston will have to figure that one out for you.
We'll hear some Elston stories.
By
the way, I've had a lot of fans ask me, and Eric, I know I've asked you about what's going to happen with the 2 games that were postponed, the 2 Baltimore games.
Really? People have asked you that? Nobody in the entire United States of America has asked me what's going on, Nick.
The league issued a statement, and I want to read this to everybody here. The Major Arena Soccer League is still conducting its investigation into the circumstances surrounding the postponement of the Baltimore versus Milwaukee and the Baltimore versus Kansas City games scheduled earlier this month. Pending a completion of a review process, a release will be made from the Commissioner's office. No decisions have been made by the MASL Commissioner's office at this time. So if you saw a forfeit somewhere on social media, it's not official. That's not the case. So we'll have to wait on the decision from the Commissioner's office.
And fans, you know what I can do? Well, you can do what I do every day. Go to MASL's website, click on standings, and just hitting refresh. That'll tell you all you need to know about where things stand.
All right, here we go. Back underway. Comets lead 5-3 after a very entertaining first half. John Sosa, front and center, out wide to Nacho. Into the corner to Ramirez. Ramirez sends it around the boards and then sends it back into the mixer, and it's kicked back out by the wave. Oliveira goes down, and a foul call on Nacho, who is not a fan of that call by Shane Butler.
Mentioned William Vanzela. He owes me or I owe him an interview, so hopefully we'll see each other maybe in the playoffs. Would love to chat with him, because the last time I interviewed him, he was winning a semifinal here for the San Diego Sockers.
That guy wins a lot of championships.
You think?
You know that?
You think?
I hear he's pretty good.
You think?
What an amazing player. Sosa. Forward, looking for McCloggin or Gibson. Bashar is out with it, still going forward. Off to Oliveira. Looking far post, but that one behind Gerson. Comets take possession. Here comes Kansas City. Kevin Ellis, the first homegrown player in Sporting Kansas City history. Now playing his career indoors and doing quite well. He has a goal tonight. He's averaging about 1 point per game. Leo Gibson is like off the charts in terms of points per game. Leo's like 3.7, although we haven't seen, he's got an assist tonight. He has not scored a goal yet. Still a long ways to go in this one. 12:46. Comets a 2-goal lead.
The league's been talking about this race to 400 between Leo Gibson and Frank Tayu, and you think Ian Bennett's like, hey, wait a minute, I'm over here, guys. I can still play too.
And Bennett, he has found the back of the net tonight. Lee gets pushed to the ground by Kyle Crane. No call. Comets take over on possession. Here's Matty Lewis.
88's a great target forward number. I'm thinking of Duduka and St. Louis. It's like,
yeah.
You need a big body to wear those 2 8s on the back of that jersey.
Ray Lee looking, touches it over to Lewis, and then back to Sousa. Into the target. Ramon is there. Ramon takes over. 11:50 to play in the third. Comets will head out on the road to Milwaukee, coming up on New Year's Eve day, 3
Got
o'clock.
it right again. Check you out.
I got to screw it up at least once, and then I've got Bergrud in my head the rest of the night.
And Willie B. and Brian Miller.
Right.
Just all bouncing in there.
Well, you know what, though? I mean, like a true good partner, you've got my back, and
Absolutely.
I so appreciate that.
You know what? That shows that I listen to you.
Tyler.
Every single word.
Right. So, thank you, partner.
Sure thing.
Milwaukee trying to get organized, trying to find something. Wow. Oh. Neto was hoping that Rian could settle that, and then it was off to the races there. Comets with some pressure here on Milwaukee's back line. Pichar to Matthew Yang. Yang forward to Sir Alex. Marked by Togba of the Comets. Togba poked it away, and then from behind. Good defensive play there by Togba. Now Rian gets past one player. Marquez going forward. Had it knocked away off the near glass. Nacho catching up with the rebound. We'll play it front and center. The Comets will organize and set up their offense. Sosa out wide left to Togba. Rian Marquez, 2 goals and an assist so far tonight in his first game back, his first game of the season. Togba with some nifty footwork there. Lost it. Comets get it back. Kevin Ellis with the toe poke. He gets his own rebound back. Away from the goal to Nacho. 10 minutes to play in the third. A hard pass into the target. That was hard to
want
control
that one
of. And that one kicked out of bounds. And the Comets are going to get a restart opportunity at the top of the arc.
You can do that in December.
Yeah.
You do not want to be doing that in March or April.
No. Sosa. There's Kevin Ellis. Sosa's going to have Ray Lee to his left and Ellis to his right. Sosa over to Lee. Shoots. Save. Rebound. Shot just above the crossbar. Almost knocked. Yep, in fact, it is knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to Milwaukee.
I've been impressed with Matt Perella.
Yeah.
Goalkeeping. What would this game be without? Oh, we're going to get a blue card here on James Togba. Oh, and guess what? The Rat Patrol is going to come out for Ed Bishop. We're waiting for his announcement.
You heard where he got Rat Patrol at halftime.
2 minutes for boarding. Time for the penalty, 5:16.
Don't see boarding penalties the way you used to in the good old days.
Headed to the Mark Ferguson attorney law penalty box. The Comets are on the penalty kill presented by Domino's. Let's get behind the Rat Patrol. Everybody.
And he said it. Let's get behind the Rat Patrol, Comets fans. Got to queue up Kenny Loggins for the fans at home.
Here we
the fans
go.
in the arena. Here we are.
It is.
Ed Bishop's like, I've done this more than once in my lifetime.
Milwaukee 1 for 1 on their power play. This is only the second power play that they've been on so far this season. Their third game, and it's Oliveira. Power play goal. And he is flashing 3-2 or 2-3. I don't know. Bennett with the assist. And the Wave are back within 1.
The squad's back together. Leite's like, oh yeah, I have options here in Milwaukee. LSO back post. Thank you very much.
Correction, Leite with the assist there. That's his second of the game. And Oliveira, he comes up with his second goal of the season. Leite, his 5th assist. Wow, okay.
Cue the Rat Patrol jokes on social media. Oh, speaking of names of the past, our friend Everton says hi. Always fun to listen to you guys. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. I know I did. I believe Nick did. Hope you did too. Hope all is well with your family.
Feelings mutual, Everton. Thanks for joining us here on MASL TV, friend. Marquez goes off for the Comets.
Comets just tweeted out a photo of the Rat Patrol movie. That's awesome. Somebody's paying attention?
Look at this chance by Kansas City on the restart. Sosa behind it. He's got Ellis to his left. Sosa through the box. Leo blocked by Leite. Rebound just wide to the right.
You think Leite wants to win this game?
Oh, yeah. Now driven back into the corner near Perella. Wave get a touch on it. It is Alvarez in the midfield before Gibson gets a touch on it. Now Ellis moving to his left and right, and he shoots and he scores! Wow, a little shake and bake from Kevin Ellis at 6'4", KC.
Dance, dance, dance. Take it on the left, toe it in, off the deflection. The Comets don't like being up by one, Nick. So, like, we need a little bit of breathing room.
Kevin Ellis, number 5 on the year for Kansas City.
You think he likes playing against Milwaukee?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think he does, too. Ball gets pinged around. Comets get it back. Leo. Wallace Scora, right? That went off the sideboards.
Yep.
Counts as a Wallace Scora. Not your typical Wallace Scora. Shake and bake, shake and bake. We're going to take it on the left. We're going to go near post. Nothing Perella can do. 6-4 Comets.
Gibson, his 5th assist on the season. Gibson climbs 2 more points to within 400. He's now 8 to 400. 8 points shy of 400. Bobadilla gets shaken up, and DeReos and Lucia Tetsani are behind them. Here's Marcio Leite.
Frank Tyus thinking, oh, I'm just going to go down I-15 on Sunday, and we'll just start padding up some numbers against the Sockers.
One of the marquee games coming up this weekend.
Great game to watch. Looking forward to that.
San Diego and Ontario.
They have us beat with their Depeche Mode game references. A little bit cooler than Kenny Loggins. I get that. I'll have to work on that one. Between that and Joey in St. Louis with his Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Let's see what Tom Wynn comes up with on Friday.
A lot of pressure there, Tommy.
What a cast of characters
I
in this
know.
league.
The voice of Wisconsin soccer is back. I cannot wait to hear Tom Wynn on the call coming up on New Year's Eve Day, 3:05.
You're getting the hang of that.
I'm telling you. Bennett in the corner, draws an immediate crowd. To Leite all the way back to Grable, and Grable will play it all the way back to Perella. Comets with some pressure. Sunday, he just shoves Perella down to the ground, and a foul is called. That was a clear foul, of course.
Just as long as nobody raised their hand wanting a 2-minute on that one.
Yeah.
Definite foul.
Wow.
And a little warning to Andreas for kicking the ball into the goal.
Yeah.
The Comets have been issued a delay of game warning. Delay of game warning against Kansas City.
And a warning issued to Andreas, as you may have heard from public address announcer Ed Bishop, back behind the microphone here at Cable Dahmer Arena.
He did a bit of your job in the early days of the attack, too. So
He sure did.
Multifaceted, Mr. Bishop.
Bobadilla.
Comets foul number 15, Matt Lewis, his first in the half, first in the game.
Front and center, Grable. Bobadilla, Wave, trail by 2. Good move by Bobadilla off the boards. Ball is free out front. Comets pounce on it and clear it away. Now the counter. Here's Matt Lewis down the left side. Look at Ian Bennett is coming up from behind. Trips him up. Matt Lewis looking for at least a foul. Got nothing. Not happy about it at all. The Comets will go for some changes. Marquez will hold it.
Saw a recent interview with Ian Bennett where he talks about his 2-a-day workouts. He is in great shape. You think he's old? He doesn't think he's old.
He was terrific for Florida last year. Florida, unfortunately, ran into a buzzsaw in San Diego, who just had tremendous defense and a goalkeeper. There, two goalkeepers that were hot.
Two goalkeepers, huh?
Yeah, two great keepers. Lee digs it out of the boards. Here's Lee. Over to Lewis, far post. Milwaukee defends it perfectly. Kicked away. They tried to counter. Comets get it right back. Lee goes off. Sosa comes on.
Big credit to LSO tracking back, ran with the runner, did not let that back post run go unchecked. They know how to play this game.
It's been a highly entertaining game. 6-4 our current score. 6 minutes to play in the third. Gibson waits for it off the glass, settles it on the blue turf. He's got Leite in his back pocket. Away from the goal to Sosa.
Oops.
John, well, that touch let him down. Sosa, Gerson tried to get past him and
bailed himself out.
Yeah. Huh? Comets get it back. Down to the corner to Ellis. Ellis steps in front of Pichar and is called for the foul.
Warning.
Embellishment warning has been issued against Milwaukee.
Oh, an embellishment warning. I thought they were going to give delay a game to Ellis there. Huh. Interesting. They called the foul and then they say embellish. Unusual.
Yeah.
Foul is on number 4, Kevin Ellis. His first of the half.
All right, officials, timeout. 5:35 left to play in the third. We've got a good one here from Cable Dahmer Arena. Kansas City 6, Milwaukee Wave 4, live from Cable Dahmer Arena.
I'm attorney Mike DePasquale. This is Kansas City. This is my town. I started a personal injury law firm here because I wanted to help people here. And that's what my team and I do every single day. If you're hurt in Kansas City, I've got this.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapist to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Eric Bergerud, Nick Vassos, and our terrific Cable Dahmer broadcast crew. We welcome you into MASL TV, 5:35, left to play in the third. Comets lead it 6-4. We've had a terrific game so far. Comets are going to have the ball as we look at John Sosa on the Comets defensive yellow line. They'll get things going.
Heard from Freddie Mugin watching the game.
Oh, yes, Freddie.
From Montreal, Quebec. Hey, Freddie, glad you're watching tonight.
Good to hear from Freddie Mugin. Always one of my favorite players.
Called a lot of his
worker.
games.
Yeah. Played a lot of years in this league. Terrific player.
Doing a lot of coaching.
Yep.
Sending players.
Helping out a lot of kids get better, you know?
Yeah.
So many of these players here in the indoor game do just that. They pass on the skills that they learned from coaches and what they have learned from playing professionally to younger generations. And really, that's what it's all about, learning to be the best that you can. And a lot of these players, both Milwaukee and Kansas City, do just that. Leo out on the floor with Sosa, Togba, Ramirez, and Palmer. Ramon Palmer. Ian Bennett is out there. Had the ball for a moment. Lost the touch. Over to Ramon Palmer. 4.5 to play in the third. Here comes Palmer. Near side Gibson. Back to Ramon. Almost threaded the needle. And Palmer able to finally get a shot on goal. Turned aside by Milwaukee. Rebound fought for by Gibson's able to get it to Ramirez. Now back to Lee. Back to Henry Ramirez. Ramirez is in his second year. Coaches describe him as having a big motor.
There's a lot of competition for playing time here, and he needs to take advantage of the opportunities that he has been given. I think it goes for a lot of guys on this roster. There is a lot of competition. There's some good guys in street clothes.
Yeah.
Really good players in street clothes today.
Here's Ray Lee moving to his left. Gets it into Nacho. Nacho back to Lee. 3.5 to play in the third. Now to Ellis. Ellis has a pair. Lays it off to Lee. Now left side for Lewis. Correction, McLaughlin. Now Lee into the corner. Nobody there. Kevin Ellis comes over, trying to help dig it out of the boards. Ellis gets a touch. Now Ryan Marquez over there. They able to funnel it into Perella, who's out, getting it to Bradley. Bradley down the right side. Bradley moving to his left. He shoots.
Good
that
save.
One deflected by Neto. And how about the effort from Sir Alex Bradley taking on 2 players?
That might have been his first one. Good save from Neto.
Bradley again, forward to Yang. Yang's drive stuffed by Marquez of the Comets, stays with the wave. Pachar runs into a red wall, but it deflects over to Yang, and then center circle Leite. Bobadilla near side, marked by Lee of the Comets. Out wide it goes to Pachar. Pachar went to college with Gordy Gerson and Bobby Hurwitz back in the day. So Bachar and Gerson are schoolmates, so to speak. Alex, I wanted a foul there. Meanwhile, Ellis at the other way shoots, and that one above the crossbar. Another example of Ellis's fearless play. Both he and Leite go into the boards. Leite comes up hobbling just a bit. Ellis is okay.
So Leite took him wide. Really didn't give him too many other options other than to go top shelf and just put it too high.
16218, 9205 for more information.
Now, do we have too many men on the field? And it looks like it's going to go against Milwaukee. Too many men against the Wave. Luan Salas Oliveira pleading his case.
At the third quarter, 2 minutes for too many men on the field.
Looks like there are several lawyers out there. None of them have the captain's ban on, and Shane Butler's going to get them outside of the referee's crease.
Here comes the captain.
And now Shane asking for somebody to serve the penalty. Getting everybody out of the crease. 1:52 left to play in the third. 6-4 Kansas City, and the Comets are going to go back on the power play. They are 1 for 1 tonight.
I like Ian Bennett. So he is wearing the captain's armband. He's talking to the referees. He's like, okay, that's fine. We're going to go play defense right now. It's like non-phased.
All right, here come the Comets.
What's the most dangerous lead in indoor soccer? Two-goal lead.
Two-goal lead, exactly. Sosa. John Sosa and Lee. Now Sousa. Sousa shoots. Rebound shot just off the target. Now Gibson with a drive. That one blocked. Bennett comes out with it. Bennett touches it over to Matthew Yang. Yang and Sosa both give chase. Sosa shields away Yang. Plays it to Neto. Forward to Gibson. Here come the Comets. They've got a numbers advantage. Gibson over to Lee. Lee down to the corner. Far post. Shot. Goal! I think it's Kevin Ellis. He gets the hat trick. It's 7-4 Comets.
So this all started as Ian Bennett tried to counter the Comets. and the Comets had numbers going up. Gibson to Lee to Sosa to Lee to the hat trick scorer, Kevin Ellis. Good to see that many touches on the ball. One thing you had to be careful with the Comets is not giving a shorthanded goal to Ian Bennett, so they defended really well, countered as a goal, 7-4 lead.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And now if you're the Comets, you've got a minute left, a minute and 3 seconds left in this quarter. Stout defense, keep your head in the game, no mental mistakes. You want to go in leading by 3.
Kevin Ellis in his 4th year with the Comets, his 6th on this season in 4 games, 3.5 games, I should say, for Kansas City. 1 minute left in this third. The Comets extend their lead to 3 goals. Big goal by Kansas City. Still have a ways to go. Tetsane puts on the brakes, plays it back to Sosa. Lewis surveys the rest of the field, plays it back to Tetsane. Picked off by Alvarez. Up to Turner. Turner across the Comets' defensive yellow line, loses it. Picked up by Alvarez. Back to Grable. Now Pachar. Near side Alvarez. Mario forward. Long shot there from Pachar. And an easy save by Neto. Labara KC, you can hear him getting the team into a lather. Horn sounds, and that is it. For the third, the Comets get 2 goals. 2 goals, and there he is, Mr. Ed Bishop, doing the public address. Welcome back, Eddie Bishop. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the field.
At Domino's, we're delivery experts. So when it comes to carry-out, our team members had a few thoughts on how to make it even safer and more convenient.
Deliver it. Deliver it.
Deliver it. Frisbee it.
So we went with what we do best. Delivery to your car. Introducing Domino's Carside Delivery.
Yep, works perfect.
We do the carrying out for you, contact-free, while you conveniently stay in your car.
Thank you.
Just pull up at the store, check in online, and we bring your food to you. Try Domino's Carside Delivery next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Hail, alma mater, we sing to thee. Thy name forever a guiding light shall be.
Strong as an oak tree, thy name shall never fail.
To the alma mater.
Hail, Park Hail. We are. We are. We are.
We are.
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
Back live inside Cable Dahmer Arena, Eric Bergroot, Nick Vassos, live look at the Comets bench. 10 combined championships between these two historic franchises, 7 for the Milwaukee Wave and 3 for the Kansas City Comets.
And attack.
And the attack/attack. Thank you, Eric.
Now that jersey looked good on you at halftime.
Yeah, I mean it brings back it brings back a lot of memories. That season in '96-'97, I wish I knew then what I know now about the game. I was still learning, and there's a live look at Giuliano Oliviero.
What a great coach. That was a player, a great player too, by the way. Yeah.
Learned a lot of his Well, he learned from a lot of coaches, but of course he took a lot from Commissioner
Keith Tozer, but both cities, right?
Yeah.
So Coach Tozer brought the Atlanta Attack here to Kansas City in 1991, put his footprint on the franchise here. He was succeeded by Zoran Savic, who was assistant player coach there. Tozer moves to Milwaukee, wins all the championships, and then all the players who learned under him who became coaches there. So it's just sort of interesting to see that Tozer tree. I'll just play this all the way through. Branch out in both markets, right?
No question about it. And coming from that Tozer tree was Zoran Savic, as you mentioned. He's one of the few people, and I don't know if anybody else has done this, but he won a championship as a player for the old Louisville Thunder. You remember them?
The AISA,
yes.
before they were the NPSL.
Exactly.
I do.
He also won as a general manager, or as a coach in 92-93 for the Kansas City Attack. And then he won as a general manager in 96-97. So 3 different levels of the sport, won championships. 1 in Louisville and 2 in Kansas City.
And we're seeing the goalkeeper rule in effect. A little bit of pressure there from the Milwaukee Wave because Neto couldn't touch it again. Comets played their way out of the press.
Sousa picks up the ball, goes far side Marquez. Rion off the boards to Nacho. Nacho trying to settle it. Poked away and out of bounds, and that'll go to the top of the arc for Kansas City. And Milwaukee didn't want to do it, but they did.
Ian Bennett has his hand on his hips. It's like, oh, don't do that.
I saw his reaction, too. It's like, oh, no.
All right, MASL fans, I already got my one timeout done in the first quarter. They're not going to call it here.
No. 3 men in the wall for the Wave, and there they are. Oliveira, Bennett, Char. Sosa behind the ball. He's got Gibson to the left and Lee to the right. Sosa. Oh, just above the crossbar again. Oh, got it down to Ellis. Ellis couldn't put it on target.
Oh, hand to the face. I think it was inadvertent, but Gibson might have gotten away with a little bit of one. LSO's like, what do I have to do to draw a 2-minute penalty?
So Oliveira's okay. That's the good news.
Again, that T-Mobile Center game is on January 22nd. Get your tickets now.
Comets pressing.
Pachar.
Wave playing out.
Yep. Here's Pachar looking into the corner. Instead, we'll walk it across the half line, stop and play it back to Turner. Wave trail by 3. 3 goals in the indoor game. Not that much.
And the Comets fans are starting to, I believe that we will win, cheer.
Got a ways to go. Alvarez in the corner.
I've been down this road many, many times in my lifetime, Mr. Vassos.
And that's the trick for the Comets, you know. How do you when you're down, when you're up 3 like this, you don't want to sit back too much and let the Wave kind of dictate things. You still want to remain aggressive. Foul called on Kansas City's Andreas.
No, he picked up the foul. Alvarez got called for the foul.
Oh, okay. What he said.
There you go.
Sosa to Marquez. Marquez darts inside the defender, off the goalkeeper, Perella, and then kicked away by the Wave. Neto looking to get it to Palmer. Perella.
He had it all the time.
Get a little shaky there.
Oh, look at that throw. Neto, what are you
Kyle
gonna do?
Crane getting past Neto.
John
But Sosa's there. Oh,
the hero of the Central Cup.
Saves his bacon.
That is correct.
Now the swift Lucas Sousa down the right side, shoots Perella.
Save.
Makes the save.
Really good angle there. Milwaukee goalkeeper.
You can see just how fast once Sousa gets going. He is swift. Up to Crane. Crane's big body couldn't hold on to it. Palmer comes out with it. Palmer steps over it, moves to his left, The veteran Leite strips him of the ball.
He's like, I've seen that one before.
Gets it out to Sir Alex across the half line.
I'm a big believer in having young legs out there. I'm also a big believer in wily veterans who are like,
It matters in this game. Perella, now Andreos. Wow.
Foul.
Andreas called for the foul. Assistant coach Stefan Stokic singing the praises of Andreas, one of the young players who's seeing a lot of playing time for the Comets. I said, what do you like about him? He says this kid is instant energy. I mean, he comes out on the field and he has a ton of energy, and he says it spreads throughout the team when they're on the floor.
Well, and what's going to be interesting is with Matt Lewis and Kyle McLaughlin on limited contracts, as we get into February and March, Andreas may be looking at a regular shift, potentially on the back line. They're going to have to make some choices there in terms of what they do.
100%. Clock ticking, under 11 to play. Comets lead by 3. Can they hold on to this lead? They've slowed down their offense, at least for this shift right here. Comets focusing on possession. Ray Lee's got it over the right side. Sousa. Lucas. Back to Lee. Lee looking towards the end line. Leo Gibson kind of right at the top of the arc right now. Comets in their defensive half. Lucas Sousa plays it forward to Gibson. Gibson pops it forward to Matt Lewis. Shoots goal! Oh my! What a goal! There is the legend. Leo Gibson to Matty Lou. Comets lead 8-4. What a play.
So on Ontario broadcast, Philly likes to use the term golazo a lot. The passing made this a golazo. So look at the overhead pass.
Oh my God.
Calm finish by Lewis. The entry pass from Lee to Leo Gibson. One touch.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks, coach. That was awesome.
What a nice job there by Matty Lou also to settle it and to get that shot off there and get it past Perella.
And you think Leo Gibson's sitting this year?
No, please don't. I don't want to miss things like that. Wow. All right, timeout on the field. Hey, the official match ball of the MASL is designed and produced by Flight. Flight works closely with professionals and experts at the MASL to ensure ideal standards for indoor soccer. And with an enhanced dampening layer and asymmetrical textual design, the ball is built for the indoor game at the highest level. From training to game day, Flight is the premier partner of choice. Yeah.
There's some talent on that team, huh?
It's a pretty good ball club, you know?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Got a shout out from one of my teammates. Yes, I still play. Our captain, Mike Talboy, is watching. He says, nice tie. So last time he saw me play, I got destroyed. Because, of course, I play goalkeeper. And we're in a playoff game, and a forward on the other team decided it'd be a good idea to push a defender into my mouth. And so I was like, let's just suffice it to say there was blood everywhere. That's the last time I played in a competitive game. But I have started working out again. I'm getting ready for spring season. You cannot keep me down.
No. You can only hope to contain him. So look out.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah, watch out, people half my age. I'm coming back.
So the Wave are going to bring out the 6th attacker here. Mario Alvarez is donning the 6th attacker jersey. Comets come back out of the field with Togba, Gibson, and Arreos. Matt Lewis and Ray Lee.
I like how they have it color coordinated and his name on it, because in the old days it used to say the word 6th attacker on there, right?
Yep, sure did.
Or the number 6, and now, hey, we're getting into the 21st century.
All offense out there for the Wave. It is Bradley, Leite, Oliveira, Gerson, Bennett, as well as Alvarez, the 6th attacker. So the best offensive weapons for the Wave out there on the floor. Right side Bennett to Alvarez. 10 minutes to play in the game. Comets a 4-goal lead, looking to go to 4-0 on the season. Bradley off the boards. Comets defense. Now another drive blocked by Leo Gibson before it goes out of bounds, and that'll be a corner kick coming up to Milwaukee. So some good early chances here on this sixth attacker last couple of minutes.
Once again, Leite on the ball for restarts. Plenty of options there.
Leite.
I like Bradley.
Oliveira shoots. That one gets through a Comet player, a couple of players, but can't get past Neto. Neto winds up, and he lets it fly. Neto, one of the bigger arms in the MASL. Comets play on a pretty big field compared to some of the others that we've seen around the league. And
we don't talk about that.
Yeah, Neto can throw it. Neto can throw it a long way.
I don't partake in those. Now, to be fair, when the Attack played their first year in Kansas City Municipal Auditorium,
yeah,
that was not a 200-foot long field. No. So,
no.
Soccer fans who throw stones, right?
That's exactly right. Bennett to the corner. Gerson goes down. Gibson comes out with the ball. Boy, Gibson just has tremendous balance. Even though he wasn't able to hang on to it, he was able to wrestle the ball free and still maintain his footing. Here come the Wave again, pressing forward across the half line. 9 minutes to play in the game. They trail by 4.
Sort of remember calling a game a few years ago about the bite of the elephant. Remember that the other way?
I do remember that. It was one of the funner games between these two teams.
That's
wow.
Right. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
Exactly.
Right? Just got to score that first goal if you're Milwaukee.
Oliveira had a pretty good chance there at the top of the arc. It is knocked out of bounds off of Milwaukee, and the Comets will have it.
And Wave fans watching in Milwaukee, if you haven't bought tickets for the New Year's Eve day game against the Comets, do it, because I guarantee you both teams are going to have something to prove there, and expect to see another game like this, end-to-end, back and forth. I would expect Mr. Bennett to crank it up. First time playing on the black turf in a long time.
Here's Sosa. Now Neto. Neto forward up to Tetsane. Tetsane, young South African, plays it back to Sosa. John forward to Tetsane. Lucia, kind of a one-man show right here in the midfield. Forward to Marquez. He had it poked away, taken back by the Wave. Comets will get back defensively. Pichar over to the near side to Bennett. IB26 to Perella.
Just got a message from the professor who's seated right in front of us. This may well be the earliest the Wave has ever gone to the 6 attacker versus the Comets.
Shout out Brian Holland, Hot Winter Nights, our historian here with the Kansas City Comets. We are lucky to have him, and we have a timeout. Let's take a break. Comets, a 4-goal lead with 7:37 left to play in the game. Glad you're with us on MASL TV.
I'm attorney Mike DePasquale. This is Kansas City. This is my town. I started a personal injury law firm here because I wanted to help people here. And that's what my team and I do every single day. If you're hurt in Kansas City, I've got this.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapists to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Restart, Comets. Sosa.
Comets on the restart.
John to Leo, to the corner, Ellis. Ellis tried to play it back out front, broken up by the wave. Comets trying to hold it in. Sosa shielding it away from Oliveira. Now Kyle Crane gets it. No, that's Alex Bradley. And a foul called on the Comets.
Dueling historians, Mike from the Blue Testament says, I seem to recall a game years ago where the Comets were winning by a lot and Tozer went to the 6th attacker at like the start of the 4th. So
it's possible.
Yes, totally possible.
6th attacker is still out there for the wave. Bennett turns around the boards. Cleared out by Lee of the Comets. Leite.
Good save.
What a good pass to Gerson. And a quick redirect on target. And as Eric points out, nice save by Neto. Score remains 8-4. Now Marquez, look out, Marquez turns. Marquez shoots.
Good save. Even the 6 attackers are playing. Great goal.
Wow. I thought that was a sure goal. Marquez wants it again. Rion steps over to his right. He shoots. Save again by Alvarez, the 6th attacker.
Someone's got to nominate him for Save of the Week. Should get bonus points for being 6th attacker.
It's the 3rd time deflected off of Milwaukee.
Alvarez is like, I'm done, Matt. You can come back out. I'm good.
Here it comes. Alvarez off and Perella back on. Comets are going to have it in the corner with 6:19 to play in the game. Sosa will trigger it.
Somebody out there in MASL land, when was the last time you saw a 6 attacker make back-to-back saves like that?
Sosa to Sousa. Into the net. Goalkeeper distribution coming up.
Oh, Mike found it. February 26, 2012 is when Mr. Tozer went 6 attacker early against the Comets. Thank you, Mike. When the professor gets home after watching this game and watches it again on MASL TV, he'll be like, oh, never mind.
Appreciate all the help we can get, and as you guys have heard by now, listening to me, I do need lots of help. So thank you.
Well, we don't have like a built-in crew here, so everybody on social media, you are our statisticians, historians.
Our village.
Check
From
that
distance.
out.
There it is.
Nacho
Flores.
A little bit of a dance. It's like, I'll sell you a house now that I have a real estate license too. He's happy. The Comets fans are happy. Empty netter here. Nacho, take a touch. I'm just going to bend it. Thank you. I like those easy ones. 9-4 Comets.
Nacho, number 4 on the year.
That was definitely in three-point land, Mr. Vassos.
Yes, yes.
Back in the multi-point scoring era that some people don't like us talking about.
Second goal for the Wave, 32.
Always plays with passion. Nacho Flores. 5.5. Perella is back out there for Milwaukee.
City Comets, his second goal of the season. Number 23.
Perella.
Nacho!
Didn't want to, kicked it out of bounds. I remember a game a few years ago where Rochester was here and Rochester was going through a rough spell, and I made the comment then to the Rochester fans, you got to believe in your team, and I'd say the same thing to Wave fans here tonight. I know you're used to winning everything and getting a championship every year that you play in. It's just going to take a little bit of time. You've got a great coach, you've got a great captain, you have veteran leadership. It's a bruised team.
Yep.
Could help getting a few players' paperwork taken care of, but the elements are right there.
Good point. Under 5 to play in the game. Milwaukee, a 7-time champion. They're one of the few franchises that have won back-to-back championships twice over the course of franchise history. 99, 2000, and then 2001, the first time they did it. And then they did it in 2010 and 11, and 11 and 12.
It's also amazing because some of the earlier teams, I mean, they go back to the 80s, but they're early 90 teams. It's amazing that they didn't even win any more championships with the firepower.
Michael King.
Yeah. Oh, there's a 2-minute. 2-minute. Nope. Ooh. Shane Butler sort of reached into the pocket, then pulled his hand out. Nothing came out. So
Tyler Turner.
Sosa. He thought, why not?
Milwaukee foul number 2. Turner, his first.
So Milwaukee will have it 4 minutes and 6 seconds to play in the game.
Unbelievable things happen every day. That's why
John Sosa has a goal, had a power play restart goal in the first half, in the second quarter, to give the Comets a 2-goal lead. Comets have scored 4 straight after Milwaukee got within 1. That was when Oliveira and a pass from Liete made it 5-4. That in the third. The Comets have reeled off, again, 4 straight goals. Liete. And it looks like there's a new goalkeeper in goal.
Get some playing time here.
Yeah.
It's Augie Ray.
Yep.
And coming up for Tweet of the Night, I'll hold that thought. Let's see if Bradley can put one in.
Okay.
Downtown Kansas City on Saturday night, January 22nd at 7 p.m. against the Tacoma Stars. Get your tickets for this very
Here is
special match
Bennett.
at T-Mobile Center by visiting T-Mobile-Center.
Liete in the corner for Bradley. Sosa kicks it away. Looking for Tyler in the corner. Comets kick it away, and here comes Augie Ray, who recently just had a birthday a couple of days ago. Birthday's on December 27th. He's out of Las Cruces, New Mexico.
All right, so Tweet of the Night from Scott Fellows. Guys, it's all my fault. Milwaukee is losing. I was jamming out to Midnight Express in my car today. Please never let me do this again. My bad, but it's just so catchy. Nope, I got to stop. Delete it off my playlist. We've never heard that song played here.
Never. Togba trying to chip it over Augie.
And Augie got a hand on that.
Yeah.
Augie's like, no.
James Togba. Have you seen some of the skill demonstrations that he does on his Instagram page?
He's a legend.
I mean, the things that he can do with a soccer ball are, well...
He's a physical specimen,
yes,
too. I think I covered that well in that Omaha Kings exhibition game.
Togba. Nacho back to lead. Coming up on 2 minutes to play.
You know the Comets would love to put 10 on them, but the smart move is to just kill this game out and not give Milwaukee any more reason to come back at you on Friday, New Year's Eve day.
And that one goes over Rian Marquez. So Milwaukee will walk it up slow here, just waiting for the clock to turn to 0. Comets are going to win this one. They're going to move to 4-0. Milwaukee is going to drop to 0-2-1 on this young season. 24 games in the MASL this year. Marquez on over to Ramirez. Henry Ramirez just kicked it about a dozen rows up into the stands behind the Comets bench. I'm sure his mom and dad are watching from California. Shout out to the Ramirez's in Costa Mesa, California.
It seems like it's been a long time since the Comets started a season 4-0.
Yeah.
A long time.
Liete to Bradley.
Good save.
Ugh, saved by Neto. Wow.
Big turnaround there.
Liete back into the box, and a good defensive play there by Lee to shield the defender. Get the ball out of the box. Now they quickly get it forward to Sousa. Lucas Sousa shoots!
There's number 10.
And he gets it past Augie Ray. You called it, partner.
Well, it's your birthday, right?
Yeah, why
You're
not?
like, hey, why not? I'll score 2. defending MASL Rookie of the Year. Can score with his right, can score with his left. This time it's like, step over, I'll put it on my left. Nothing you're going to do with that, Augie Ray. Take another look at it. Step over. So quick. And that's a really good defender, Marcio Leite. Dragged him towards the middle, came back outside. Now,
so good.
You've talked for years about the nucleus of the team that won the championship. Stokic was on that team. Vahid Asapor, Leo was there. This is a different team, but there's a nucleus here of this team to be special.
No doubt about it. Crane in the corner as the final seconds tick off the clock. Comets will be going on the road on Friday. A New Year's Eve day game, 3:05 on MASL TV.
Milwaukee foul number 88 is second.
And then they'll visit Dallas, St. Louis, Tacoma before coming back home on the 22nd to play in downtown Kansas City at T-Mobile Center.
Looking forward to that one for sure.
We want you there. 888-9 Comets. 888-9 Comets. Get your tickets. We want to see you there at T-Mobile Center when the Comets take on the Tacoma Stars.
By 10, Nick or I will come down to your seats. You just got to tweet us, and we'll come find you.
We'll do it. Matty Lou with a drive. That one blocked, by the way.
Good to hear from UCFC Army watching. Speaking of blue turf, watching today's game. Your team seems to have turned it around.
Here's Bennett trying to chip Neto. Off the boards with 1 second left. Kyle Crane shoots, and that's it. That's it. It's in the books. Comets winners 10-4 over the Milwaukee Wave. The Comets move to 4-0. Milwaukee drops to 0-2-1. 3 goals by Rian Marquez, 2 goals by Lucas Sousa, 3 goals by Kevin Ellis. Who is your man of the match, Eric Bergrud?
Well, if it were my call, I would do Marquez for 2 reasons. One, he's come back. It's his first game. This meant a lot to him. He's obviously thinking about his friends and family back home. And it'd be interesting to hear what he has to say to the fans here.
Yeah.
But I'm not in charge of that. We'll see. A lot of good games back there.
Yeah.
Leo Gibson's pass to Matt Lewis, highlight, overhead pass. Sosa had another great game, scored a goal.
I think what we're seeing here is a healthy respect that these franchises both have for one another. Yeah, fierce rivals when the clock is rolling, but at the end of the day, both teams respect each other for where they've been and where they're going and what they have done. They're very good sports, and there's a celebratory hug there to Rian Marquez from his teammate.
And again,
Neto had another great game tonight.
Neto, a lot of saves there. Again, Wave fans, if you haven't bought your tickets for Friday's game, definitely do so. Oh, Kevin Ellis.
All right.
Would be an interesting choice with a hat trick, huh?
All right, let's go down to Steve Serrano. He's got Kevin Ellis.
A big game tonight, 10-4. You had 3. Take the hat off for you. How'd tonight go for you?
It was good, but forget me. You got to give it to these guys. Chris, Andros, Henry Ramirez, Lacia, Desane. I mean, did you see the way these guys were running all over there? They made it easy. I had tap-ins.
They came out hot, but obviously the momentum changed. What was it that you guys talked in the second half that really put some more points up on the board?
Yeah, I think we just came out a little bit too aggressive, and we weren't keeping the ball. We weren't doing the simple things right. And I mean, I honestly think we needed to give up a couple goals. It settled us down.
Anything you want to say to these fans on Wednesday night at a packed house here at Cable Dahmer Arena?
It's
and
unbelievable.
A fun game to watch.
You guys make it easy for us to come out here and run. It's amazing. So thank you guys.
There you go. Congratulations. Great game. Nate, to you, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Kevin Ellis now with 6 goals on the season. And all right. getting a selfie with the coach. We'll take a break, and we'll wrap it up next.
But at T-Mobile Center downtown Kansas City on Saturday.
At Domino's, we're delivery experts. So when it comes to carry-out, our team members had a few thoughts on how to make it even safer and more convenient.
Deliver it. Deliver it.
Deliver it. Frisbee it.
So we went with what we do best. Delivery to your car. Introducing Domino's Carside Delivery.
Yep, works perfect.
We do the carrying out for you, contact-free, while you conveniently stay in your car.
Thank you.
Just pull up at the store, check in online, and we bring your food to you. Try Domino's Carside Delivery next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Hail, alma mater, we sing to thee. Thy name forever a guiding light shall be.
Strong as an oak tree, thy name shall never fail.
To the alma mater.
Hail, Park Hail. We are. We are. We are.
We are.
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
All right, we are here wrapping it up at Cable Dahmer Arena. Comets are going to now head out on the road to Milwaukee, Dallas, St. Louis, and Tacoma.
And then see Tacoma back in downtown Kansas City. It's going to be quite the evening for everybody involved, January 22nd. We hope we will see you there. And as I've said multiple times, buy 10 tickets. Nick or I will come down. After you tweet us, Nick or I will come down to your seats and say hello.
Definitely will. 888-9-COMETS, 888-9 Comets to get your tickets to the T-Mobile game in downtown Kansas City or kccomets.com. Milwaukee's going to be at home for their next 3 games. They'll make a trip out to Dallas on the 16th of January and then back home again for UCFC. So Milwaukee has got some home cooking ahead, and they're certainly going to be playing a whole lot better as the regular season progresses here in the MASL. My thanks to our entire Cable Dahmer Arena crew. A great job to you, my broadcast partner Eric Bergrud. I'm Nick Vassos. Comets winners tonight, 10-4 over the Milwaukee Wave. Good night from Cable Dahmer Arena.